MDTA Capital Committee will be conducting today's meeting. Today is Thursday, May 7th, 2026. And I hereby call the meeting of the Capital Committee to order at 9:01 a.m. In accordance with the live streaming law, this meeting is being conducted via video conference and is being live streamed on the MDTA Capital Committee page. As a reminder, all members of the Capital Committee will have their video active during the entirety of the meeting. To minimize background noise during the call, I would ask that everyone on the line please mute your phones. Anyone who's presenting or answering a question, please turn your video and audio on when speaking. When you are done, please turn your video off and put your audio back on mute. Today, there are no members of the public, no elected officials, and no media that have pre-registered to comment at today's meeting. At this time, we will move to agenda item number 1, which is the approval of the open meetings minutes of April 2nd, 2026. Is there any corrections to the minutes? I will ask for a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion.
Second, Member Cordova.
Member Wacy? Okay. Is there a second?
I second, Member
Okay,
Cordova.
Member Sneed. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The motion's approved. Next is the approval of the closed session meeting of April 2nd, 2026. Any corrections to the minutes? If not, I'll ask for a motion to approve.
Motion to approve, Member Cordova.
Okay, Member Cordova, is there a second?
Second, Member
Second,
Sneed.
Member Sneed. All in favor? Okay, that's unanimous.
Aye.
Thank you very much. You got 5 fingers there, Member Sneed. I'm glad. Okay, next we go to item number 3 for approval, MC number 267052. Sheila Rivers, you are on.
Thank you.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning to the members of the Capital Committee. I am Sheila Rivers, the acting real estate manager under the Division of Planning and Program Development. And I'm here to seek the approval from the Capital Committee to dispose of and convey the former Woodsdale Development LLC parcel containing 3.6 acres and the former Michael and Sheila Sherman parcel containing 0.08 acres. Both parcels are located in Abington, Maryland, in Harford County, and were purchased as part of the I-95 Express toll lane for the construction of a park and ride located at Maryland 24 and Maryland 924, which is the result of an agreement between MDTA, Harford County, and the State Highway Administration. This project is completed, and there is no additional need for the properties. MDTA plans to dispose of and convey the 2 parcels to the State Highway Administration for a nominal fee of $1. With that, I'm happy to address any questions.
This is Member
Questions?
Sneed. May I ask a question?
Member Sneed.
Member Cox. So will they just be maintaining it as a park and ride and it just under the ownership of SHA? Is that my understanding?
Yes, as part of the agreement, SHA will be responsible for the complete operation and maintenance of the park and ride.
Okay, thank you for the clarification. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for the question.
I think, and I had a question earlier. Obviously, I was a little confused. I thought we were disposed with the park and ride, but I was corrected by Ms. Williams that obviously this park and ride will stay, just being transferred for $1 to SHA, so they can maintain it versus MDTA. Am I correct?
That is correct, sir.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, there's a motion to approve.
I'll motion to
Member
approve,
Wacey,
Member
approve.
Cordova.
Okay, is there a second?
Second, Member Wacey.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, next we move to item number 4. And it's obviously the Consolidated Transportation Program, CTP, process additions, corrections. Ms. Stump, you're on. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning. For the record, I'm Jennifer Stump, the Acting Capital Program Manager. Today, I'm presenting the Consolidated Transportation Program process and additions to the capital program. This information will also be presented to the Finance and Administration Committee on May 14th and to the full board on May 28th. Each year, the Maryland Transportation Authority releases the CTP, which presents MDTA's ongoing and new capital projects for a 6-year rolling period. After approval by the board, the draft CTP is presented to local elected officials and citizens throughout Maryland for review and comment. It is then revised and presented as the final CTP and presented to the board for approval to be part of the governor's budget to the Maryland General Assembly in January. The CTP is separated into 3 parts: the construction program major projects, development and evaluation program major projects, and system preservation minor projects. Major capital projects are listed individually. Minor projects are grouped and shown by category of work. The construction program major projects and system preservation minor projects, those programs include ongoing projects and those projected to begin construction within the 6-year period. The D&E program contains those major projects which are being prepared for possible future addition to the construction program. Projects are moved from the D&E program to the construction program as funds and resources become available based on the merits of the project. For project selection, MDTA's capital projects originate from a variety of sources. The long-range capital needs, which includes planned rehabilitation or replacement projects based on life cycle. The expected useful life of a component does not provide an exact rehabilitation or replacement date, but gives an idea of when MDTA should begin planning and budgeting to address it. Inspection findings used in tandem with life cycle estimates to confirm rehabilitation or replacement is necessary as scheduled or to expedite a project when it is needed ahead of schedule. Regulatory compliance includes projects for EPA mandated stormwater management, increased capacity needs based on traffic forecast recommendations, local priority letters and legislative requests established each year as Maryland counties and Baltimore City are asked to submit a list of priorities for state transportation system. Once identified, projects are prioritized based on customer needs for safety and security or increased capacity through improvements or system preservation. Funding availability to budget for identified projects is based on the MDTA's 6-year financial forecast, which considers estimates of traffic and revenue, the operating and capital budgets, debt service payments, the potential need for future bond sales and toll increases, and compliance with financial standards. The fiscal year 2027 to 2032 draft CTP to be presented for approval at a future meeting includes 11 new projects, which are detailed in attachment A. The first one is Maryland iStar, which is a multi-area project. The next is Network Hardware Replacement, which is a multi-area project. The DINAC Maintenance Contract for fiscal year 27 to 32, which is a multi-area project. The Maximo MAS9 implementation, which is multi-area. The 10-year equipment budget from fiscal year 2028 through fiscal year 2037 is a multi-area project. The dispatch console replacement is a multi-area project. Resurfacing the ICC asphalt pavement, which is at the Intercounty Connector. Deck replacement and miscellaneous structural repairs of Bridge BCW 602021 Moravia Road over US 40, which is a Fort McHenry tunnel project. The retrofitting access openings for the FMT box girder bridges is a Fort McHenry tunnel project. Rehabilitate and reline sump pump drainage at FMT, it's a Fort McHenry tunnel project. And the Bay Bridge replacement, which is the William Preston Lane Memorial Bridge project. That concludes the presentation. Please let me know if there's any questions.
Mr. Chair, may I ask a question? Ms. Stump, my question
Yes.
is regarding the Bay Bridge replacement project. I realize that you said it was a time range that these projects would be put in place. Is there a time range for that right-of-way purchase established?
Look, can I
For
weigh
the
in on that,
right-
Jen?
Yes, please.
Sure. For right-of-way acquisition, at this point, with the recommended preferred alternative, which will hopefully very soon become the selected alternative, we actually don't have any total takes. So of course, with right-of-way acquisition, we would prioritize total takes and then move into partial takes, partial acquisitions and easements. Therefore, we would wait until we're further along in design to know exactly what those couple feet, inches, or yards are that we need to take from properties, since there aren't any total acquisitions. So we will be working on right-of-way efforts, looking at what is needed, but we wouldn't be starting those acquisitions for a little bit yet.
Okay, so it's a few years out.
A little bit. We'll be
It-
starting the work and working with property owners, but actually knowing exactly what the acquisitions are will be a little bit out there yet. But as I said, at this point, we don't have any total acquisitions for the entire project.
Okay, so the 18 million is more of a placeholder.
The work will be starting, but the actual payout to property owners will be a little bit down the road.
Okay, thank you.
And to be honest, acquisitions take a couple years to happen. So it'll be out there, but it's not that we won't be working on the effort, but to actually be putting out the money will take a little bit. And that 18 million includes right of way, but also our preliminary engineering efforts, which is essentially wrapping up planning and getting things ready, starting our transition into the design process, which takes a little while and some effort as well.
Thank you for the clarification.
Thank you for the question.
I have another question. Have
Yes.
we selected a delivery methodology for this project yet?
For the Bay Crossing?
Mm-hmm.
No, we have not. Right now, we're finishing up planning. We are working on the final environmental impact statement record of decision, which we're anticipating approval of in November. And as we're moving forward, we are starting to engage with with Jim and the engineering folks to develop a plan for how we're going to determine how the project would be delivered.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Jim?
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Any other questions?
No, just a comment, if I may, Chairman. Yeah, I just want, just for the Bay Bridge project, obviously a lot of questions on that. But this is just, part of the process to establish it as a project within our CTP program. So we're just, we're putting in that initial funding in order to make this a project that we can then start to program funds and take action on. So, those are all good questions, and we'll certainly be back to inform you as we start to move forward on those. But this is that initial step in order to create that project that allows us to then build on and start to do all these other parts of making this project a reality, hopefully in the future.
Understood. Thanks, Jane.
All right, thank you all.
Any other questions? Okay, I have a motion to approve.
Member Cox, it's just an update item. It is just an update item.
Yes. Okay, fine, we're good. All righty. At this point, we've concluded the open session portion of the meeting, and we will now go into closed session. This closed session is scheduled for the Capital Committee members and designated staff for the purposes, for those persons who are in this meeting or on live stream. As soon as we have completed the closed session, we will come back to this meeting to ratify any actions that might have been taken in the closed session and to continue with the remainder of the agenda and open session. We appreciate your patience, obviously. Per the Open Meetings Act, the MDTA Capital Committee will meet in closed session under general provisions of Article Section 3-305B14, before a contract is awarded or bids are opened, discuss a matter directly related to and or negotiating strategy for the contents of a bid or proposal. If the public discussion or disclosure would adversely impact the ability of the public body to participate in the competitive bidding or proposal process. We will now vote to go into open session. Do I have a motion? Okay,
Member
second.
Motion.
All in
Member
favor?
Cordova seconds. Yes.
We will now go into closed session.
Aye.
Oh, okay, good morning. At this time, it's now 9:49. The Capital Committee has completed the closed session. There were no actions taken in closed session that ratify and require ratification. At this point, the agenda is complete. Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Motion to adjourn. Member Cordova?
All right, Member Cordova, is there a second? Oh, my goodness, two fingers, Member Sneed. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Time.
Bye.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a great day.